in this matchup tonight? Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point.
How impressive was that from Al Horford? I mean, to concentrate after being bumped like that, very impressive stuff.
Now here's Allen. Trying to get open is Lopez. Allen, that's good.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Allen with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Lopez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Holiday, the pass to Allen. From deep. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. The basket falls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ingles is checked in.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Off target with his 3. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Boston leading by 4. The pass to Tatum, stolen by Middleton. They get a hand on it. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Boston again missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Really confident from the interior because of his length and strength. Giannis feels like he can score from anywhere, anytime.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Horford has a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got 5 points so far. Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Smart. Inside, stolen by Smart. It's 2-on-1. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Middleton. The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Shakes him. Excellent D there from Williams.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
He had stolen by Ingles. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Tatum. To the paint. And Giannis with the basket on the assist from Lopez. 6 points for him.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Williams kicks to Horford. It's stolen by Kumbo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Here's Middleton. Boston grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Not going to go that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Boston leading by 3. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big throw to their side right now.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Here's Lopez. The kick out to Matthews. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. The feed to Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
Lopez. And stolen by Tatum. Smart wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguarded.
Mark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future. Outstanding work on the glass by Tatum, and quickly he turns the rebound into points.
And the Bucks miss again. And here's Boston. They're on a 17-6 run. To the inside, and finished off by Williams.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Giannis kicks to Dragic. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Puts up a three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 14. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on it. That's the way you do it.
Here's Horford. That shot no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Bounce pass on Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. Total team mindset.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Gallinari with the steal. Brogdon the pass to White. Brogdon against Dragic. The three. And Malcolm Brogdon good for three. Brogdon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Stolen by Brogdon. Takes the three. That shot is off. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at, thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Matthews out there with Dragic, and it's Crowder, and at the three, the small forward. Three-pointer, hands it from downtown. Crowder's got the first points in the second half here for the Bucks.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee, down by 12. The kick out to Lopez from outside the arc. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Crowder from outside. And Boston with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. It's stolen by Dragic. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Matthews passes to Giannis. It's good. Giannis has got 12.
once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulders.
Brogdon looking it over, and he's way off from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family grade where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The kick out to Dragic from downtown. The shot, no good. And Boston will go the other way with it. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Matthews, no one around him. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G.A., the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Griffin kicks to Brogdon. Fires the three. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Matthews. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Matthews has got 5 now.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide open teammate.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. So Boston ends up going with the new group. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And a dunk by Horford.
Per usual, Big Al carving out outstanding position that helps him get to the ball before anybody else.
Over in the corner, Matthews. And here's Giannis from outside. And Boston with the rebound. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
3 from Matthews. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. And the rejection by Giannis. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Tatum against Dragic. Three-pointer, Crowder. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics leading by 11. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 7th assist in the game.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Dragic the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Crowder, trying to get open is Lopez. And Jay Crowder gets the 3. Crowder's got 6 in the quarter.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Smart finds Tatum. Horford up top. Poke loose. Back to Tatum. Loads it up for Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Celtics. Up in the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. Got that one up quick. And the Celtics lead by 14.
No indecisiveness there from Horford. Just a good, quick decision.
Dragic against Smart. The kick out to Matthews. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Smart. Pass to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford with the screen on Matthews. Second chance shot. Tatum trying to break free. And it's good for 2. Horford's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Dragic with a wide open look. Onto Tecumbo. That's a 2-pointer, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Matthews has a deceptive shot fake, but it's effective because he can make threes. Once he gets the defense in the air, he simply goes into drawing the foul.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Goran Dragic. Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Williams sets a screen for Horford. A second chance effort. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And under Tecumbo, slams it in.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Tatum, that's for 2. Matthews with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. Griffin's checked in for Robert Williams. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Matthews finds Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Guy, it's a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's Brown. A shot that time, not on target. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside Holiday. Here's Matthews. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Boy, Wesley Matthews brings a ton of energy, and I love that. Solid at putting the defense in a pickle and then forcing the contact to draw the foul.
Both free throws good from Matthews. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Matthews against Brown. It's thrown by to Tecumbo. Pass to Crowder. Over in the corner, onto Tecumbo. Back to Crowder. Chalk up 2 there.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Griffin is screen on Crowder. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Al Horford plays such a smart offensive game, and you see evidence of that as he's able to outsmart the defender and get him to bite on that pump fake.
And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that will put them up by 9.
Al Horford has demonstrated great leadership both on and off the floor throughout his career. A seasoned veteran, you love having him on your team.
Feeds it to Tatum. Crowder with the steal. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim, and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Horford kicks to Smart. The pass to Griffin. 5 on the clock. There's Brown with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while.
So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I said...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark... Welcome, everybody, to another present. Hey, Dave.
Hey there, Kevin.
He makes good things happen. Always has. He's been a terrific fit. David, thank you. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Look at the 76ers starting group. E.J. Tucker is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Harden in at the point. Embiid, no good. Brent, when we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things that you could say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer until his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch 5 and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. An amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez.
Now here is Holiday. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Outside Crowder. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball. He doesn't mind playing inside, and I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Hey, Brent, you look at the Bucks' recent success. Great coaching has got to be a big part of it.
Yeah, and if you ask Coach Bud, a great Giannis Antetokounmpo is something that's a big part of it too. So expected to win. His team is hungry to get back and compete at the highest level. The coach gets overlooked at times, but Coach Budenholzer has done a great job with this Milwaukee Bucks team.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Fearless drive from Drew Holiday straight at the defense with that dribble move.
Harden against Holiday. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Dedmon. Over Lopez. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Now here's Lopez. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the wing on the left. From deep. Ingles with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Right side Crowder. The 3 ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Holiday against Harden. Dedmon passes to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Embiid with the steal. The 76ers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in 2nd in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Lopez finds Ingles. Fires from deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. He dishes it to Embiid. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Ingles against Maxey. Ingles passes to Holiday. And the rejection by Harden. There's the pass to Tucker. Outside, Maxey. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Here's Holiday. Over in the corner, Matthews. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. And stolen by Dedmon for Philadelphia. They have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And it's tied up with that one.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Dishes to Dedmon. Pass to Tucker. Wide open. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Left side, Maxey. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Driving inside. Crowder with the steal. Down low to end the drought. Got a hand on it.
Tucker just reading that and timing it perfectly.
Maxey passes to Tucker. And a miss there on the triple. Outside, Holiday. Crowder from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Day.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Harden, Joel Embiid out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Maxey in at the 2 guard. Outside, Maxey. Here he goes. Dedmon. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee in the lead. In the corner, Crowder with it for the 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. From past the arc. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Crowder dishes to Dragic. Back to Crowder from deep. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. To the middle. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist from Crowder.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Passes it to Harden. Back to Tucker from outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Crowder finds Dragic. Now here's Lopez. The kick out to Crowder. Lopez passes to Crowder. Goes up again. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by the 76ers.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Offensive rebound, and Dedmon throws it down.
Well, the athleticism Dedmon's bringing right now on offense is paying some dividends, gliding through the air that time.
No good from Dragic. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Tucker. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Tucker's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. The kick out to Matthews. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Takes it off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Outside Crowder. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, it's tipped. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. And Dedmon throws it down.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now, something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. I mean, they use penetration, shoot the 3, whatever it takes to beat a good defense.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
McDaniels checked in for the 76ers. It's Matthews on the wing. Lopez finds Crowder. With the drive, it's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Brent, what would you say is the secret to the Bucks' deep offensive arsenal?
Well, it's a variety of talents that they have on the floor. It's just a combination of guys who want to move the ball, want to move their bodies, and then you get the ball to Giannis and you get out of the way.
You know, Brent, hard to believe that back in 2017, Giannis was winning Most Improved Player.
Well, it's been unbelievable growth, and it seems so long ago that Giannis came into this league, but we've been inundated with Antetokounmpo highlights in the biggest moment that the league has to offer, winning an MVP in the league, a Finals MVP. And there's no question that Giannis has grown into one of the best that has ever played for the Milwaukee Bucks. Maybe one of the best ever.
36 seconds left in the first half. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And no good. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 3. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Left side Crowder. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. All right, David, thank you. And
Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jay Crowder, he's really been playing well.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Jay Crowder out there with Holiday, and it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Hart still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Matthews. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
This is when the defense really gets disrupted by Giannis being physical, and then he gets up in the air to rub it in with the jam.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find them.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Three-pointer, Crowder. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Hit me, I'm open.
Holiday with the block.
Holiday's defense is such a pest down there. Got great length, great feet, and that's a nice block.
Harden finds Embiid, shoots over Matthews, and Embiid the bucket on the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Antetokounmpo. And Embiid throws it down.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here is Holiday. Over in the corner, Matthews. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Misses off the right iron. Philadelphia leading by 3.
And something you have to remember about Drew Holiday, he was a key player in helping the Bucks win their historic title in 2021.
He was unbelievable in that entire postseason. Started every game, averaged 17 points, was going to take on the toughest guard opposing player and accept that challenge for every series. Took them to the title.
Now here's Crowder following the shot by Drew Holiday. Maxey grabs the miss. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And Embiid drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Lopez. The kick out to Crowder. Tries again. Dedmon with the block.
We've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Harden outside. Embiid with a screen on Holiday. Out to the wing. Stolen by Holiday. Lopez outside. Driving, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Harden. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Tucker in at the three, the small forward. Maxey kicks to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Kicks it out to Giannis to take the lead into the lane. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 4 assists in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
And Embiid throws it down.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
A 3 from Matthews. Kick out to Giannis. Takes the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points in the quarter.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Harden left side. Plays it up and banks it in.
An inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
The kick out to Matthews. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Doubled by Maxey. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Holiday looking over the floor. Matthews, no one around him. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Bucks lead by 5. Harden the pass to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Back to Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. To the inside. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Giannis outside. Here's the 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Dedmon. He kicks to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
The composure on Embiid's face. He knows there's no room for error.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Taking 2 shots.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Ingles finds Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
You know, he's not used to these kind of moments because other guys tend to have the ball in their hands, but it does not mean that Brook Lopez can't step to the line and deliver.
Carter, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
To the left side wing. And Tucker kicks to Harden. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Maxey passes to Harden. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
The wide open look here for Ingles. It's good from beyond the arc.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Now here is Carter. Kicks it to Lopez. Giannis passes to Ingles. And a miss there on the triple.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Maxey. Yes!
And Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
Now Carter. Giannis outside.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
4th team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 4. 1 second left here in the 4th quarter.
Coming out on the floor for the 76ers. George Niang.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Bucks ball.
From deep 3-point range, no good there. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to... So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Harden. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Tucker in at the small forward. Here's Smart. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. The 3, 6 on the shot clock. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here's Embiid. Dedmon trying to break free. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
And it's Brown missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Smart. Embiid with the steal. Harden with it. Out guarded by Smart. Harden the pass to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And Embiid throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Smart. Cracks in the tray. Indoors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Tatum no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Smart. To the middle. And stolen by Dedmon.
2 minutes.
Here's Embiid, and he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Now, here is Harden. Maxey with it, out guarded by Smart. Harden outside, Dedmon a screen. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Brown against Maxey. Stolen by Tucker. Left side Maxey. And stolen by Tatum. And 1:01 left in the first. Here's Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
For a free t-shirt.
Here's Harden. 10 points separating the teams. 50 seconds left to play in the first. That three off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Nice shot by Smart.
You know, this is in part what makes Marcus Smart very dangerous, right? He can slice into the defense. He's got that remarkable speed to get where he wants.
Maxey against Brown. Dedmon kicks it to Tucker. Down low. Here's Embiid. Not going to go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Maxey against Tatum for three. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, efficiency of movement makes Al Horford successful. Gets room to shoot in these sets.
Dedmon dishes to Embiid. That one drops for him. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
A big-time effort for Joel. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Smart. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the one spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Passes it to Embiid. Over Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Robert Williams. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Brown with it. Maxey covering. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Smart. Williams passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Brown. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That one misses. And it's Boston the other way. Smart kicks to Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the wing on the left. Tucker dishes to Embiid. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Embiid's got 11 points.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
And there's the pass to Melton from downtown. And they recover it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
It's really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both. Celtics trail by 8. Williams kicks to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player. Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end, he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Inside, and a dunk by Horford.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Melton feeling it out a bit to the paint. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Brown against Maxey. Williams kicks to Smart. Outside Tatum. Down low. Embiid with the steal.
Remaining in the first half.
And now the 76ers on the break. Maxey against Brown. Maxey passes to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
The Celtics shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive. How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Celtics trail by 5. Brown kicks to Williams. Brown dishes to Tatum. 1:06 left here in the second. 6 to shoot. Outside, Smart. Milton with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Embiid drives in. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Outside, Horford. Left side, Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Mike Muscala is checked in for Williams. Griffin comes in for Al Horford. Derek White's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able.
Thank you, David.
Ready for the Milwaukee.
And we're halfway halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey out there with Anthony Melton. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's House in at the small forward position. Goes back up. And it's Gallinari missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Melton trying to break free, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Embiid drives in. Count it. Embiid's got 23.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Pass to Muscala. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Boston, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
It's House outside. Gallinari with the steal. Brogdon finds Griffin. Maxey against White. Pass to Brogdon. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Stolen by Brogdon. Passes to Muscala. Fires the 3. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The 76ers leading by 5. Maxey passes to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Maxey. He dishes it to Embiid. Here is House. Gallinari covering. And the pass to Melton. To the inside. Embiid. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Brogdon. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
They've converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The 76ers leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining.
Milton with the ball.
2 minutes.
To the middle and stolen by Horford. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. The second chance effort. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. And he drives in. House the pass to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Horford dishes to Williams. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Maxey kicks to Dedmon. Back to Maxey. Now here's Melton. Dishes it to Dedmon. Stolen by Smart. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's stolen. On the wing, Melton. Guarded by Smart. Embiid, the pass to House. And here's Embiid. 26 points for him. And the shot is good. Embiid's got 28 points for the game.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Embiid wide open. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Tatum no good. And stolen by Horford. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 7-point differential. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Edmond passes it to Harden. 5 on the clock. Dedmon dishes to Embiid, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boston ball.
Here's Tatum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The rebound by Harden. The 76ers leading by 7. Maxey finds Embiid. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Maxey looking it over. And Tucker has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Embiid inside, guarded by Smart. Embiid, no good. And here's Tatum for 3. Dedmon with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Stolen by Smart. Brown against Maxey. Here's Horford. Smart kicks to Williams. Horford double team. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Smart. Dedmon's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter start. The 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Inside, and stolen by Horford. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Wow, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Maxey passes to Dedmon. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. They get it back. Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact. Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Williams, a screen on Hart. Smart finds Williams. To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 4. Knocked loose. Maxey with it. Picked up by Brown. Maxey passes to Dedmon. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Harden outside. It's stolen by Brown. Back to Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Smart against Harden. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. It's Brown with the drive. Down low. Here's Smart. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Takes it inside.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum over Dedmon. Pass to Tatum. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Tucker finds Dedmon. And here is Harrell. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
Montrezl Harrell relishes the opportunity to mix it up on the interior. Nice finish.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. The kick out to Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris...
physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Drew Holiday out there with Jay Crowder, and it's Matthews in at the small forward position. The shot by Holiday, no good. Holiday against Smart to the paint. Out to Horford. Three-pointer. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Horford, clearly one of the better passing bigs in the league, adds a nice wrinkle to his team's offense.
And he's going to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge, many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
We know you all want to hear you get loud. Give a big round of applause for Celtics.
And he makes a first.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem, the dream. BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Now here's Smart. Out to Horford. Takes a 3. Tatum finds Brown. Horford outside. Now Tatum. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way out. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And finished off by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Horford. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Matthews. Lopez with it. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Horford, a screen on Holiday. Smart passes to Horford, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play. And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. Tatum from long range. They get the rebound. Rejected by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up. Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Horford. Brown passes to Horford. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Offensive rebound. Horford for 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Tatum with a steal. Back to Williams. Good work defensively by Lopez. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Matthews. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Boston has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. It's Brown on the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Here's Smart. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Holiday with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Matthews. Knocked loose. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Boston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Matthews. Back to Antetokounmpo. From the left block. Boston with a rebound. Outside, Brown. Tatum finds Horford. And it's off from three-point range. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
20 seconds left to play in the first. Williams, a screen on Crowder. Brown with it, guarded now by Holiday. Clock at 6. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 8.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Holiday from long range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 8 point. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. The Bucks trail. Here's Crowder. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. At Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Crowder against Brown.
Walking foul called on Jalen. First personal foul, second team foul.
It's stolen by Smart.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Takes a step back. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points.
Really confident from the interior because of his length and strength. Giannis feels like he can score from anywhere, anytime.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Here's Matthews. Williams defending. On the wing, Holiday. The three is up. Tatum pulls it in.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Gallinari. Launches a three. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
He hits the second from the line. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Walking foul called on Danilo Gallinari. First personal foul, fourth team foul.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. The drive by Holiday. Crowder outside. Brown with the steal.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Lopez finds Holiday. Here's Matthews. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Out to the wing. They shoot again. Misses off the right iron. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Smart against Holiday. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Matthews. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Remarkable poise from Wesley Matthews. Looks like he's very comfortable shooting as soon as that ball hits his hands.
Gallinari, the pass to Tatum. They get it back. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Crowder.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Now here's Brogdon. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
Guys, Wesley Matthews is a pure shooter. A long-range bomber who also plays lockdown defense on the perimeter. That's a heck of a combination.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Crowder. Here's the 3. The Bucks rebound. On the wing, Crowder. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
His assist had tailed off in years past, but Lopez trying to be a little more of a facilitator.
Here's Griffin. Will it go? So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Holiday. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Muscala. Here he goes. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Here's Holiday. Gets the first one to go. Now 1 for 7 on the night.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Now Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Brogdon knows he has the touch from there, so he's very comfortable launching the 3-ball.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first. Thanks, Allie. After After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Jay Crowder is out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. Screen by Griffin. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Matthews. The 3-ball. Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Outside Brogdon. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Perhaps the best trait of Giannis is loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
White with the steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Drew Holiday.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Griffin. Jason Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Brown, he's checked in for White. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. Muscala, no good. And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Brown can't hit. The Bucks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Williams is checked in for Muscala. Horford outside. Fires for three. Williams finds Horford. Driving to the basket, banked it in off the glass.
You know, one of the things that's overlooked with Al Horford is that this guy is really skilled, but he's a pretty good athlete too.
Holiday from long range. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Now here's Holiday. 6 points for him. Back to Crowder. Outside Holiday. And he drives in. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Well, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Smart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Tatum passes to Horford. Now Smart. Back to Horford. Tatum with room to shoot. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Crowder, that's good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Smart passes to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And it's Horford with the 3. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Rejected by Lopez. And here's Holiday. Give him 8. Pass to Matthews. There's 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Antetokounmpo, left side. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3. Smart against Crowder. It's Brown on the wing. No good with the triple. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Bucks ahead, up by 10. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Give it up once again for
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Horford defending from 20 feet. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Brown passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The Bucks shooting around 44%. Not bad. With the step back, Holiday passes to Crowder. Antetokounmpo with it. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Here's Matthews. And stolen by Williams. Tatum against Antetokounmpo.
Foul called on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Celtics in possession here. Pass to Horford. There's the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
On the wing, Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Tatum gets the bucket.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Milwaukee in the lead. Crowder, the pass to Holiday. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Knocked away. It's stolen by Tatum. Brown with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
To the wing on the left. Smart against Antetokounmpo. Holiday from long range. And the three-pointer goes. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
Back to Holiday. Fires the three. Boston with a rebound. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. On the wing, Holiday. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so he hits both. 1:43 left in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Lopez with the steal. Here's Matthews, defended by Smart. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Tatum, good.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Horford with a steal. From deep. Ooh, poked away.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the basket by Holiday.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Bucks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Lopez can't hit.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Offensive rebound. Williams misses. Crowder right side. No good. In and out off the rim.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Eight seconds left in the game. Now here's Tatum from deep three-point range. Off target. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the field.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Jay Crowder out there with Holiday. And it's Matthews in at the small forward. Offensive rebound. Back to Tucker. To the inside. Embiid, the pass to Dedmon. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
The inside game of Dedmon looks pretty good there. That's a nice move. Comfortable with that.
Maxey against Holiday. Here's Crowder. Dedmon with the block. Maxey against Holiday. Maxey passes to Dedmon.
That's surprisingly good mobility there from Dwayne Dedmon. Solid at using the length he has to pick up contact inside.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Dwayne Dedmon taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a three-point game. Crowder, outside Holiday. Lopez passes to Matthews. Milwaukee, no good that time either. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Free throw good, James Harden.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Maxey. Embiid kicks to Harden. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the jam by Harden.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot. Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Now here's Embiid, following the miss by Giannis. And the basket is good.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
They retain possession, and Lopez throws it down. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harden working it over. To the left wing, pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court. Yeah, easy call.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Here's Tucker. They get the rebound. The pass to Harden. Beyond the arc. Here's Embiid. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Maxey. Matthews, no good. The 76ers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Tucker. Left side, Maxey. Up again. It's good on the putback. Dedmon's got 5 now.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
Here's Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. A 3-ball. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The feed to Tucker. Pass to Embiid. The tray. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
Just remarkable as the game has evolved. So has Brook Lopez. You have that reliable 3-point shooting ability that has become such a weapon of his.
And here are the 76ers now. Harden outside. Passes it to Maxey. Over to the left wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid kicks it to Tucker. Lock at 6. Poked loose. Crowder with the steal. On the wing, Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And staying with the play, Lopez.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball.
They get a hand on it. With 1 on the clock.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead.
And a big round of applause for your Sixers youth.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Matthews in at the 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Joel Embiid. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Maxey passes to Tucker. That one goes in.
A little contact is not going to do enough against a guy like P.J. Tucker.
Bucks shooting at disastrous. 25% from the field so far. And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Inside. Puts it up. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Back to Embiid. And the rejection by Giannis. Stolen by Harden. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Daniels is checked in for Philadelphia.
First team foul.
We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to McDaniels. He kicks it to Dedmon. That one goes. Counted. Dedmon's got 7 points. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Giannis, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And Embiid drops them both. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 10.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the jam by Harden.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really utilize that size. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Harden no good on the free throw.
James Harden. 1 shot.
Here is Harden. He's got 6. 1:53 left in the second quarter. McDaniels kicks to Embiid, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for James Harden. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Crowder. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
Embiid, the pass to Dedmon. Back to Embiid. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Crowder after the made shot from Joel Embiid, and airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Dedmon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Dedmon likes to play physical. He brings it to the game every night.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for your Sixers, Dwayne.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Crowder. Lays it up off the glass.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
Maxey passes to Embiid. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
First one falls for.
At the line for your Sixers.
And Embiid drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunity.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Now here's Milton. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Launches a three. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by the Bucks.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Just 5 on the clock. Maxey with it. Matthews covering. Embiid from outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
A big-time effort for Joe Allen. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Sixers, 30. The Bucks, 17.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And so here is Philadelphia. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Embiid, DeAnthony Melton out there with Shake Milton. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Niang in at the 4 slot. And Brent, how about what Chris Middleton has brought to this team?
Well, no question, a huge piece to that championship puzzle for Milwaukee. One of the best years that he has ever put together, which says something based on the numbers that he has put up throughout his illustrious career. And such a memorable season for this entire group, and Chris Middleton stood out in some of the biggest moments.
Now, Antetokounmpo, after Joe Ingles missing on that last 3-pointer. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bucks.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Bucks trail by 11. To the middle, Embiid with the steal. Holiday against Melton. Kicks to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And here are the 76ers now. After Chris Middleton missed from long range. Niang kicks to McDaniels. The pass to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. The 8-footer. Good on the jump shot. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Milton. That one falls.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Melton against Ingles. Takes it off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Milton the pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Giannis has got 7 points.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
Here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Here's Embiid. 17 points in the game. And the rejection by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. On the wing, Ingles. Trying to get open is Lopez. And the basket by Ingles.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Niang. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 6. Basket counts.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Niang. In the corner, it's Melton. Pass to McDaniels. Milton in the corner. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Line for your Sixers.
And he's good on the second.
At the line for 3.
And he nails the third. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
35 seconds left in the third. Here's Middleton. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Good on the triple. Holiday's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Milton the pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Back to Holiday. Pass to Ingles. Shoots over Melton. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits at Nate. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to get it done.
Okay, David, thanks. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 13-point game. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. A talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here's Harden. Joe Ingles missing his last shot. Harden with it. And the jam by Harden.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Holiday the pass to Lopez. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it. Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Middleton for three. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 15. Harden kicks to Embiid. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
The athleticism Dedmon's bringing right now on offense is paying some dividends, gliding through the air that time.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
The 76ers have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Stolen by Middleton. Harden against Ingles. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Dedmon passes to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And here's Harden following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Harden against Middleton. Here's Maxey. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Middleton for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Lopez with the steal. Outside Holiday. Kick out to Giannis. Back to Holiday. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Harden the pass to Maxey. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And Lopez throws it down.
Yeah, right now Lopez in a great rhythm, and he's just going to continue to take what comes his way.
Middleton against Harden. Feeds to Embiid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
At the line for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. At the line for 2.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes...
The previous play is under review.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Once again, your 76ers, EMT, give them a hand.
And he knocks down the first one. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Bucks. And Embiid drops them both. Bucks trail by 14. Ingles up top. He's covered by Maxey. Ingles can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Passes it to Embiid. Here's Tucker. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Now, here is Harden. The pass to Embiid. This one for 3. Maxey, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lopez sets a screen for Holiday. Lopez, no luck. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. Leading by 12. Nice crossover to get that one.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
They get it back. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Dedmon. And he makes good on the layup.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Holiday with the 3. It's off. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on it. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
And it's the Sixers to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the one. Embiid with it. Guarded now by Williams. Outside Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Embiid. Boston with a rebound.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And it's Tatum missing. Tucker against Tatum. Pass to Maxey. Back to Tucker. Takes the three. And the 76ers get it back. And Embiid throws it down.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Tatum against Tucker. Deflected. First quarter, just over a minute played. Maxey passes to Tucker. Smart against Harden. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Williams. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And here are the Sixers now. The Celtics making their last shot.
Okay, I see the explosion. Look, Harden never ceases to amaze me.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Horford. On the wing, Tatum. Ball stolen. Dedmon with it. Now Horford defending. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Now here's Williams. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Now here's Harden. Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers. And Embiid drops them both.
When you think about tough-nosed fan bases that don't hold back, the Philadelphia 76er fans, well, let's just say they stand out. They are extremely demanding of their team.
Horford for three. Joel Embiid with the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Tucker, the pass to Embiid. Tucker inside, defended by Smart. Here's Embiid. Count that bucket. Embiid's got 6. Sixers fans have no issues letting their players hear it when they are falling short of expectations.
And you could argue it makes it tougher for these players in the long run. They know these fans want to win, and because of it, these players are determined not to let them down.
But if you succeed,
really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well. Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
At the line for the Celtics, Marcus Smart. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Harden. Left side, Maxey. Up top, Dedmon. Pulls up. Outside, Tucker. To the middle. Here's Embiid. That shot is off. And it's Boston the other way. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Tatum passes to Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Dedmon. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
The shot misses. He got it off in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got James Harden. Wayne Dedmon is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in a shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Outside Tucker. No one near him. And they get it back. Here's Dedmon. Pass to Embiid. And the shot's good. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And there's Horford on the assist from Brown.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Here's Maxey. He's off on that one. Nice D from Brown. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Down low. Here's Williams. The lead now in single digits. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Harden against Smart. Pass to Embiid. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Tatum. Maxey covering. And here's Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals of the world, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA. You got to be careful when guarding Harden. He's so crafty at finding ways to draw fouls.
You know, only 2 players have won both MVP and 6th Man of the Year honors. Bill Walton and James Harden.
What's interesting is that they won Sixth Man of the Year at very different stages. Harden was 22 and still growing as a player, while Walton was 33 at the tail end of his career for the Celtics. What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
McDaniels is checked in for Philadelphia.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Embiid finds Dedmon. Outside Maxey. Outside Harden. Embiid high post. Over Williams. Here's Dedmon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first one falls. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against them. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
And Maxey, here we go. And he jams it home with authority.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Goes back up. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Tatum doesn't go for him. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. Harden against Smart. Harden to pass to Dedmon, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And he knocks down the first one.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And both free throws good for Brown. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Harden against Smart. Outside Maxey. Outside McDaniels. To the left side wing. Embiid with it. Guarded now by Williams. And it's Maxey missing.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And Williams punches it home.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
Here's Maxey. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Tatum. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
Here's Horford. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. All right, good stuff, Allie.
The Celtics. And let's hear it for Milwaukee.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So the Celtics 5 right now. Blake Griffin out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then it's Derek White. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Here's Maxey. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Melton with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Melton against Brogdon. Maxey passes to Embiid. It's not going to go for him. Hey, nice D from Muscala. Left side Brogdon from downtown. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right side Maxey. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. And Philadelphia has possession. They've led by as many as 14.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Brogdon missing. For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. McDaniels passes to Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mike Muscala.
With the way that Embiid moves at 280 pounds, I don't know how anyone defends that man.
And Embiid drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now. The 76ers shooting has been good. 54% on this one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Such a wide open look. Boston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Muscala. Back to White. Brogdon with the ball. Here's Griffin. Lays it up and banks it in. Griffin's got his first points of the game.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Melton passes to McDaniels. Pass to Korkmaz. To the paint. Here's Embiid. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Williams.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And here's Embiid. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Here's Korkmaz, defended by Brown. Dedmon inside. He's against Horford. Dedmon, no good. And here's Brown for 3. He drops it from range. Brown's got 13 now.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Pass to Harrell. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Brown against Dedmon. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Brown. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown. Harrell with it. Guarded now by Williams. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Dedmon knocks it loose. Pass to Korkmaz. Trying to get back on track. And another miss by Philadelphia. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Brown passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
On the wing, Tatum. McDaniels covering. And Horford powers it home.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Melton outside. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Sixers on top, leading by just 2. And don't go away. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got P.J. Tucker, James Harden out there with Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Harrell in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Boston has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Smart finds Williams to tie it up. A nice shot by Brown. And it's all knotted up.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Philadelphia.
Good on both. Here's Tatum. Horford right side. Pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. Williams a screen on Harris. Williams' shot is good.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Outside Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Horford passes to Smart. Williams a screen on Harris. And he lobs it up top. And Williams punches it home.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
It's kept alive. Horford can't hit. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Tucker drives it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Tucker inside. Horford covering. Harden against Smart. Outside Maxey. 5 on the clock. Harden the pass to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Ooh, stolen by Harden. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Harris on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Night in and night out, Harris impacts the game at the offensive end. And he is a go-to guy down the stretch as well.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Tatum with a steal. Smart with the ball. Harden picks him up. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, we talk about Harold's high level of activity. They're demonstrating it with a great block.
Outside Maxey. Inside, Tucker. And the layup is good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers. It's Brown on the wing. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Hits a three-pointer.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Smart against Harden. Pass to Tucker.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Philadelphia.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Maxey against Brown. Here's Harden. Boston with a rebound.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And here's Brown for 3. 4-3. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Sixers ball.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Harden. Out to Harris. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
Five ticks left in the fourth quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. And nails the tray.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Off the inbound pass. No good. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. Oh, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson. Thank you.